Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the 2023 energy to follow you into the new year and what's going to be happening for the first couple weeks. We are a couple days late from the new year, but better late than never. There will be timestamps below in the description and comment section, and I do suggest that you check for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Please remember that these are all general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do suggest that you come back and watch this at the end of the year to see how these energies played out for you. If you want a more in-depth reading one-on-one session, everything you need to know is in the description. Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, my name is Jess. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, and we are here for your January 2023 vibes, whatever energy is following you into 2023, what to expect within the next couple months. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. I'm seeing a lot of swords here in your reading, which shows me there's a lot of change that's causing conflict and possibly fear. It's also looking at people's actions and what they're saying. What I'm seeing for, the energy going into 2023, you have the King of Swords, which is the first card to come up, which does represent the Aquarius sign, the air sign. This is somebody who is very logical and they like structure and they're very self-disciplined. So it's good that you are going in very cool or even detached, and you're using mind over like your heart. You're using your head. What I am seeing is the need to be fair and show respect and finishing what you start and trying to build solid foundations for yourself, whether this is just for you or with other people. I feel like this could be like a unity with other people. The King of Swords can represent the people that you were with as well. If we are going to talk about other people, I do see a caring connection, people who care about each other and who want to do right by each other as well. It's kind of like being in an environment that will allow you to challenge yourself, and people want to hold you to high standards. It's kind of being around people who are realistic, or at least having realistic thoughts, or acting in a way that's constructive to not only yourself but with other people. I'm trying to find a comparison, but I keep thinking about karma. This could definitely be a theme to do with karma. So I don't know if 2023 is your year of revenge, or you getting your own karma, or you're noticing that the people around you have karma coming to them. This does not mean that you're going to be punished for your past mistakes. It just means that you have chosen to learn certain lessons in this lifetime, and the universe is sending you those lessons, and the sooner that you learn from them, the better off you'll be. And that goes with the people that are in your life as well. I feel like this causes you great stress or anxiety, and I feel like this is not the first time that this has happened. What I'm seeing is a couple different energies. You do have air sign energy. You do have earth sign energy here with the pentacles, the page and the knight there. This is somebody who is doing something, or this is something that's happening to somebody where they are up all of the time. I feel like this is like past energy that's now being drug into the new year. I mean, energetically, we don't change like new year energy until like later in 2023. But anyways, it's being drug into the 2023 timeline for you, Aquarius. There's something here that is keeping you up at night, that's making you really stressed out, have a lot of anxiety. And like I said before, this isn't something that's happened only once. This is something that's happened again and again. Somebody's not realizing what their actions are doing, or maybe they just don't really care. And I think it's time that you surround yourself with people that do care, who do want good for you. I don't know why, but I get this vibe that someone's kind of being a little bit sneaky as well. It's like they have a hard time letting go of these scenarios that keep putting themselves in bad situations all of the time. I just feel like someone is really stuck in this routine. Like they want stability, they want to be in control, but they have a hard time letting go of the past, or like letting go of behavior that's really self-destructive. I feel within the next 9 to 10 weeks, there's going to be a lot of change that's going to be causing conflict between a couple people. Like, I don't know if this is like a work thing, or like you're just trying to be like a people pleaser or something here. Like there's going to be something that changes within a few weeks' time. I'm going to say within like February, you're going to start to see like things are starting to fall apart for, a good reason. And don't let that scare you. Whenever I say fall apart, it's actually a good thing. It is time to get back to basics. You guys are having a really hard time making decisions. And I feel like you, Aquarius, whether you are sun, moon, or rising, you're going to find yourself at a crossroads. You're going to find yourself working with people who don't want to follow the plan, or always going off course, and they're just not helpful. You need to get back to basics. Who is there for you? Who can help you? Who is going to be able to help you make the dream work? The things that are going to be falling apart around you are really going to feel like it's a devastating, crazy, unexpected thing. But it's really not that unexpected. This is just something that you have been holding on to for so long, and it hasn't been working out for you. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of time and effort into the things that, leave you for dead, that leave you stressed out, and you have a hard time letting go because you're trying to please somebody, or maybe you're just trying to be something that you're not. It's really, really important that we take accountability for the stress that we put ourselves through, and also let people take accountability for their own actions and what they have done in your life. What I see for Aquarius coming into 2023, and possibly within like the next couple months, is a lot of stress and anxiety. I see you taking on a lot of people's issues and doing things out of obligation, and that's going to cause a huge breakdown. There needs to be a serious change. You need to cut the cord, close the door, and get back to basics. And realize that there's certain plans that just aren't working out. And whenever you're at a crossroads in life, just know that you are the one in control, and holding on to things that are not, helping you stay grounded or allowing you to take every opportunity is only hurting yourself in the long run. So I think it's important that you really embody the King of Swords energy and stay detached, be cool. Have conversations with people, and you really, really use your head whenever you have to make a decision, or whenever you have to say something. Very important messages, I think, for you, Aquarius, for 2023, and especially for the next couple months. Love and light to you. If you would like your own personal reading, all you have to do is send me a message, and everything is in the description below. Bye. Hey Pisces, welcome back to my channel, and here is your 2023 January reading. This is kind of like an energetic reading to see what's following you into 2023, and also what's coming for you like for the next couple weeks. And it already looks to me that you are dealing with some monkeys on your back, and you're in situations that I don't think that you should be in particularly. I feel like maybe the next couple weeks you may have some mental health issues or issues with addiction. You could also just be feeling really trapped or restricted. I feel like, especially this month, January, but it could be following you throughout the whole year. You're going to have issues with control. I feel as if that, you are in control of your own destiny and you're not bound to feeling powerless or, being victimized. I just feel as if your own attitudes and behavior could also be affecting you, or the attitudes and behavior of other people. I feel like you shouldn't be giving away your power this month or at all this year, and really not tolerate any sort of manipulation or abuse from anybody. I feel like because it's the new year, you're really going to be focusing on those feelings and wanting to overcome them and wanting to be on top of them and being in control of your life. I feel like it's going to affect your relationships with people, and also like everything around you, like in your life, with like money and career. I feel there's possibly jealousy or lies, or worst case scenario, cheating. There's a lot of codependency issues as well, which is really unhealthy. And I feel like there's some relationships that are really harmful to you emotionally. I think it's been difficult for you to build a self-esteem because maybe people that care for you are really detached, or maybe they're violent towards you. Or it all depends on how this sits in your life, but this is what I'm seeing for you, Pisces, whether you are sun, moon, or rising. If it's affecting you career-wise, I think you need to realize that maybe sometimes you're choosing to stay in a position that you don't like, and be careful who you trust with who you work with. Also with finances, things may be a little bit tight, so just watch your spending. Do things to help yourself is what I'm seeing. There is some sort of union or some sort of love or attraction here that needs to find balance in your life, and I think that's part of the Devil card. I think that you need to start learning to understand yourself and your own moral codes and what you really value in life. And if there's people that are in your life that aren't matching you or your moral code, I think it's important to realize that that's a bad situation for you to be in, because they aren't really fulfilling for you. I think that the choices that you will make or that you have made will cause dilemmas for you. I know this doesn't really sound like a great start to 2023, but I'm seeing that you're really feeling uncertain about situations or people in your life, or possibly the direction that you're going in. And I guess my advice is, don't automatically go for the easy way out. And I think that you need to have all of the information before you make the right decision. Because these are some pretty big cards and powerful cards to get: the Devil, the Lovers, and also seeing a couple Pentacle cards here. You're working with Earth sign energy, and you're also working with water sign energy. You do have a card here that represents Pisces, water sign energy, coming in just to validate that this is a reading for you. The King of Pentacles could be how you are going to be going into 2023, or for the next couple months, or it could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. I think you will start to see within the next few weeks that you are beginning to gain a level of emotional maturity. And I think that you are also really trying to go for your own goals. I think you're trying to really make things happen for yourself, and your hard work is paying off. You're seeing things through to the end. You're really, really proud of your achievements, and you're going to achieve lots more this coming year. I feel like this year is showing that you're going to be successful and build more stability with your wealth or high status in the workplace, and it's going to be very clear to you what you want. I think it's just difficult to get to the point of accepting that there's environments or people around you that maybe aren't as encouraging or just are kind of keeping you in one spot. That's kind of what I'm seeing here for you. I feel like it's important to start paying attention to what's really going on around you. Like, yeah, okay, you've achieved so much and you're wondering, how can I achieve more? Maybe there's something in your external world that's keeping you from that. I feel within the next few weeks, you're going to see that you are really standing up for your own beliefs. You're going to be holding your own, and you're going to be taking the high road. You're going to feel that maybe you are under attack for what you believe in, but you are protective and defensive, and remember that you are forceful. And you cannot continue to be blamed or be a scapegoat. And I understand that life may be challenging and busy and hectic, but you're going to have the stamina to endure it. I feel like you're going to be able to stand up for your spiritual beliefs. And I feel like that's going to be an important theme for you going into 2023. And your belief system is definitely going to be challenged. Call on your morals. And you might, you have the right to believe. So don't allow anyone else to try and take that away from you. That's my best advice for you. Don't give in to other people's thoughts or opinions. Don't allow people to sway you. It's important for you to venture off. It's important for you to explore. And I think it's very clear to you that this year you want to be independent and in control of everything outside of your life, like wealth, materialistic value type stuff. And it's going to be difficult for you to control those temptations, those addictions. So stay true to who you are. And good luck in 2023. If you want a personal reading, everything is in the description below. Bye. Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Jess. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, and let's take a look at the energies going into 2023 and what's going to be going on for you for January or the next couple weeks. 3 cards, simple, easy, but with a whole lot of information, because I feel like someone is going to be bearing some bad news, or at least not the greatest of news. And because I do see a lot of cups here, I feel like we are really focusing on emotions and the people in our life and relationships, because I do see 2 different energies here. I see the Page of Cups, and I also see the King of Swords, both in reverse. So that's water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, whether you have that in your chart or you are dealing with somebody who is. And then you have air sign energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why I'm blanking there. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. I feel as if there are 2 people that are just constantly disappointing each other, or disappointing you, or you're disappointing them. I just feel that there's something that could cause sadness, or an event that you are looking forward to could be canceled. I just feel like it could also be a form of instability, emotional instability, like almost in a form of obsession and envious of another person. Like if the water sign was envious of the air sign, or like the other way around. I feel like there's people here who are drama queens, and they're doing things to get attention. And I feel like this is like someone's losing a grip on their physical world, and they're really forgetting to live. I feel like they're neglecting important matters, and they're not focusing on You know, I don't know, I feel like they're just being overly stressed. I just feel like everything's clouding my mental, my emotional, my physical, my spiritual. I just feel like really negative influences. And that could be coming from the water sign, it could be coming from the air sign, but I feel like there's a lack of routine here. I feel like going into 2023, you could be losing your mind a little bit because of all of this instability, but I feel like someone is power hungry, someone is acting quite tyrant, and this is someone who's using their smarts against people, using their smarts for evil. They're very talkative, they're very they can influence because they are a talker, if that makes sense. But there's also this sense of lack of communication between people. And I feel like it's indicating that you need to keep your head engaged in your spiritual development, or like make sure you have a filter before you start like putting things out there. Sorry, there's a massive truck outside if you just heard that. It taking off. Yeah, I just feel like there's something about make sure you have a filter. Don't just blindly believe everything or say something. Like, use your brain, find out what works and throw the rest away. So though you may be feeling like you are going through a period of grief, or you're finally able to let go of regret or guilt, I feel like 2023 is allowing you to have some sort of acceptance over the behaviors of other people, whether it's how they made you feel or what they did. I feel like it's a time for you to forgive and to heal. I also feel like you've come to terms with all of your past shortcomings. Like, maybe you've had some tough times growing up, or a form of abuse, or whatever emotional baggage has been following you. This year is really allowing you to see the last of it, which is those two negative energies that we've been talking about, and just accept, like, yeah, you know what, this is what it is, and you are just going to start beginning to be more aware of the opportunities that you have to grow from all of this baggage. You're really overcoming despair. You're really, really letting go of sorrow. And I feel like you're just willing now to accept help from the people that want to help you. You're not in despair anymore. You've come out of this period of great loss and great sorrow, and I think you're just really ready for this fresh start. You've learned really important karmic lessons, I think, from two people, possibly water and air signs, and I think the pain that you've experienced has allowed you to be kinder and, again, more spiritual. I feel like there's a spiritual theme that just keeps coming up, and you're not wallowing in your pain anymore. This is just going to allow you to grow. Just surrender just surrender the pain. Just surrender everything to the universe, and the universe will just help you heal. And I think you're starting to see that and believe that for yourself. And I'm just really excited to see that for you. Okay, Aries, if you want a more private, in-depth reading, all you have to do is send me a message, and all of the information is in the description below. Bye. Hey Taurus, welcome to 2023. Let's see what energies are here for you and what's going to be coming up for you for the next couple weeks. Cycles, breaking cycles. I'm seeing a lot of circles to start with, and I just keep hearing round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Like, I just hear this nursery rhyme, and I just feel like it's repeating in my head. I just keep seeing circles. So I definitely feel like this is about cycles and breaking cycles. You have the world to start off with 2023. This year, you have the world at your feet. And that could be in like a literal sense. new worlds are opening up to you. Maybe you are traveling. New people from other countries are welcoming you. This is just a good card to get because it just represents success and opportunities. And, you've gone through your trials and your tribulations, and you've endured a lot of hardships, and you've learned a lot of lessons. So getting the World card, you should be very proud of what you have achieved. And quite literally, the universe is going to be smiling upon you, and your luck should be on your side for the most part. You've reached a point where, you can be happy with what you've accomplished, and success can bring a whole new set of challenges or worries. So just make sure you're not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay. I feel like you've just come through a lot of karmic lessons maybe, and you were given a lot of time to learn from them and understand yourself and where you're supposed to be in this world. And you may feel really compelled to go out in the world and share your knowledge and experience. I think one of the challenges you're going to have this year, or maybe in the next couple weeks, is with a possible earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, oh my gosh, I'm blanking, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Oh my god, I don't know why I blanked just so hard there. You do have the Queen of Pentacles, which represents the Taurus sign, but it is in reversed. When I see this card in reversed, I think that you could be going through a time of being out of control with all this new opportunity. Maybe you're feeling a little bit ungrounded, even though you had like the world here coming up with like a really good start to this reading. It just could be looking at the things in your life that are disorganized or chaos, and maybe just really impractical. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. Could be you again, but this is just showing that someone is putting their natural powers and abilities into negative use, and they're not using their gifts as they should. And you need to make sure that you are making the most of what you have, if that makes sense. Like I feel like there's some sort of tactics to harm or manipulate others, or maybe you need to be warned, or like you're gonna suffer the consequences. I think it's just remember to stay grounded and strive for light. I just feel there's a lot of manipulation and people pretending to be something that they aren't. I feel as if there's been a point where your stress and anxiety levels have just reached a point to like a burnout or a mental breakdown, or like a mental collapse if you don't start taking care of yourself. I feel like that there's things that maybe we don't want to bring to light, and I feel like somebody is constantly juggling between how do I handle this person who has caused so much chaos? How do I it's just kind of emotionally draining as well. Like I feel like my emotions are being sucked right out of me. I feel like I could just collapse at this moment. I'm almost getting the feeling like we're sweeping things under the rug. I feel like this year needs to be a theme of taking responsibility for yourself and your attitude in life, but also people taking responsibility for their own actions is what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like there's people who want to, see people lose their confidence or not have them believe in their own abilities so that, they don't rise to the top, because I feel like we're trying to hide something. I feel like somebody's trying to hide what they have or who they really are. I feel like there's something that somebody needs to find out, or somebody's going to find out. It could also be like you've lost faith in the universe. There's a sense of being disconnected from, your spirit side, and it's really difficult to look past all of the hardships that people have brought on to you. Even if you're going through tough times, the universe is giving you an opportunity to learn and to grow from this. And I think you just won't believe the difference in such a small change can, like, how you, it's all about your outlook as well. Like, it's such a mixed message. Like, I feel like there's something that you've possibly have done from 2022 that you don't want to get out because maybe you're ashamed by it, and you're just trying to figure out a balance where to put that sort of energy in your life so that all of these new opportunities that are showing up in front of you today aren't affected from it, or like you're emotionally still focused on the things that didn't pan out for you. Don't focus so much on the things that have disappointed you or didn't work for you, or the people that didn't follow through. There's so many great things on the horizon, and I feel like you just need to stick to the theme of being aware of what's quite literally at your feet. I think maybe yourself has created fear and anxiety for you, or people have, created a life around you where you've had to feel on edge or walk on eggshells. And I feel like within the next couple weeks, enjoy the new things that are ahead of you. I feel like there's a lot of rest coming for you, a lot of meditation, and learning to ground yourself is really going to help you through this year, really. Protect and take care of yourself is some advice that I would take into this year. And just take care of yourself. Don't go to a burnout just because people aren't pulling their weight. Look for support. Don't lose faith. And release yourself from bad relationships. That's an important one too, because I feel like you've got some like energy suckers on you, almost like leeches. Okay. Love and light to you guys. You may need also like counseling, just to throw it out there, maybe some like support. You may think it may not do you any good, but I feel like getting some new perspective is a good positive thing to move forward with. All right, if you want a more in-depth private reading, all you have to do is go to the description and you'll find everything there. Love and light to you guys. Bye. All right, Gemini, welcome to your 2023 energy reading going into 2023 for the next couple weeks. What January is going to look like. Let's just dive right into it. New ideas, new plans, victory, looking for success, mental clarity. This is a great start to your 2023. I feel like you want to be around stimulating people, and I feel like for the rest of the year, that's just how your environments are going to be intense. But that's what you are sometimes. And you are just full of new beginnings and projects. And I feel like some of you are even looking for justice. You're being a little bit more assertive and making the correct decision this year. I also see that some of you are going to be letting go of old belief systems that don't do anything for you anymore. I feel like you've realized some sort of new spiritual truth, or you're just, really embracing new ideas and attitudes, and there's just a lot of exciting times that lie ahead for you. I feel like there's some sort of ongoing battle, or feeling kind of fatigued or drained for, I think, like maybe around springtime for you. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of work, but I definitely feel like springtime, you're going to see like you're really kind of like at your last stand, or you're starting to see that things maybe aren't completely working out for you. So just be mindful of where these new ideas and new experiences are taking you, because I feel like, it's going to get tough. And I think this message is just saying that you're halfway through the battle. You're going to feel like all of your energy has just completely drained out of you. And you need to remember that you are so close to getting what you want. I feel like late summer, or like maybe in the fall, early fall possibly, You'll see that maybe you spent a lot of time saving or taking time away from your everyday life so that you can kind of get back on your feet. I feel like it's been difficult for you to achieve your new ideas or your new goals because of the hardships or even the rejection that maybe you're going to be facing because of these new ideas and the circumstances that surround all of them. But the world isn't against you, and you may just feel that way, and you're going to feel like maybe nothing has really gone your way. But this time of, alienation or really saving up and waiting to, make sure everything's like good timing, I think it's important for you to reach out for help and find the support that is available. Because I feel as if like there is help there for you, and I feel like it may be in a form of like moral support from friends or family, possible social welfare, kindness of strangers, whatever it is, take it. Nothing lasts forever, and these hardships are going to pass. So, if you feel like you're constantly standing up for yourself this year, maybe within like even the next couple weeks, I'm hearing like 5 to 6 weeks, you're going to be feeling like you're kind of lonely or isolated, or you have to stand up for yourself all the time. Just know that this is going to pass, that you're going through a tough time spiritually, and you may feel that the world is going to be against you at times. Again, reach out to those around you and accept help that is available to you. And I feel like these new ideas and these new opportunities that you want to reach out and do and embrace, whatever these new lessons that you're going to be learning, people are going to look at you like the fool. They're going to think, why are you doing this? This makes no sense. But you are the fool. Let yourself just jump right in. You have no idea where this is going to take you, and just do it. Like I said, it may not be the best course of action. It may, have you, like I said, isolate or take some time to save or whatever, so that you can go for your goals, go for your ideas, and be comfortable with that. I just feel like people could be judging you because you are the fool, and don't let other people's opinions sway you from all of these new opportunities that you see for yourself in 2023, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing lots of new possibilities and possible successes or small victories for you. So good luck, Gemini. Embrace everything that 2023 is going to throw at you. Love and light. And if you're looking for a more in-depth private reading, you can find all the information in the description below. Bye. Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Let's see what 2023 energy is going to be following you into the new year, and what's going to be coming for you for the first couple weeks. I'm seeing like a 9-week period, or like a 9-week time frame. I think around 4 weeks is whenever you're going to start to see things like shift in a way where you may see some regret and want to focus on different options and like really wanting to fulfill your needs. And I think that's where that devil comes into play, because you're wanting to fulfill your own needs. I feel like you're looking at a lot of options here in front of you, whether this is like new health or new relationships or friendships or, things that make you, I'm seeing like wandering eyes. I just see like, eyes in my head and then them wandering. Like I just see you constantly wanting to window shop or look at different options. And whenever you do find something, you're just going to go for it. I feel like this is going to be around like the 8-week mark where you're like, you know what? Enough is enough. I don't want to miss this opportunity. And I'm just going to go for it. And I'm seeing 2 different energies here for you. I'm seeing earth sign energy, and I'm also seeing air sign energy. So you may have I think it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn earth sign in your chart, or Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with one of those signs. Anyways, I just see wandering eyes, and whenever you find something that you really, really like, you are going to go for it. And it's going to be fast, like lightning fast. And you're going to see a lot of like progress moving from this. I almost see like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's like a relationship with somebody, or like being obsessed with something so much that you're just really diving into something and you want to see results right away. You'll be happy with results right away. You want to be constantly swept off your feet. I feel like there was a feeling from the past, or you have set something up from the past that makes you think that jumping in to friendships, new jobs, whatever idea is coming to your head right now, that just jumping in is a good thing. And I feel like this is actually just fulfilling something emotionally inside of you. And I feel once you get to this point of actually getting what you want, you're not happy with it. And I feel like the options that you ignored before, they try to, try and catch your attention, and you still ignore it. Or maybe you are trying so hard to be part of something that is just not giving you any sort of feedback. And you want a quick solution to that. And you'll do anything for it, and you'll find different options. And I think that's where that devil comes into play a little bit as well. It's like an addiction to find options, to just want something really, really fast, because there's something from the past that has made us feel a certain way, and we expect this going forward. But I think it's time to let go of that narrative. I feel like maybe there'll be times when you feel kind of, wishing your life away, or wondering what if. You need to let go of those regrets from the past and focus on good things that are happening all around you. And a great way to do this is to take one or two things that you're super grateful in each day, and it'll help you focus on the present and the positive. I really do feel like a lot of you will do well with meditation, or like Reiki healing, to help you bring yourself back into balance. So wherever you are during this journey of 2023, and within the next couple weeks, I feel like there will be big changes coming. A moment somewhere in your life where everything just kind of comes together at the right time and place, and the universe is just going to hand you an opportunity to advance. And I feel like you're going to see this as your destiny, and you just jump into things whenever you can. I feel like some people may look at this as very reckless, and maybe people are just jumping into your life and you view this as reckless. Whatever this is, somebody in this year for you, Cancer, whether this is you or people that you're dealing with, are, going against the flow. It's being a risk taker and seizing the moment and just really fulfilling what you want. And it's really difficult for you to let go of the past and have regret on certain things. But I think once you really weigh your options, you're just going to go for it. I just can't stress enough about the addictions, or the challenges that the devil is going to bring. I feel like the devil does play a part in just kind of going for whatever you want. Just make sure you're not hurting anybody along the way, and you're really thinking things through. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, really focusing on something that's been affecting you for a very long time on a really deep level. So good luck to you, Cancer. If you're looking for a more in-depth reading, you can go to the description below, and all of the information is there. Bye. Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Let's take a dive into your 2023 reading, the energy going into 2023, and what's going to be coming up here for the next couple months. And I feel like the next few weeks are going to be really important for you as well. I am seeing two different types of energy here. I'm seeing air sign energy, and I'm also seeing fire sign energy, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is representing of Leo. And the air sign energy, that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, I feel like going into 2023, energetically, we are not out of 2022 until like March or something like that. So this could be old energy following you into the new year. But I feel like I'm focusing on an air sign, or you are portraying yourself as an air sign. Someone who's very honest. Going into 2023, someone who's truthful, someone who is independent and can easily solve problems maybe, and are able to take constructive criticism and to give constructive criticism. I feel like there's an issue between like actions and the opinions of other people, and I feel as if someone is just wanting to put the swords down, stop saying the bad words, stop spreading gossip, being malicious, or just like constantly going against people. I feel like even someone's choosing to wave the white flag. There's going to be a big change that needs to happen. I'm hearing within the next 5 weeks, you're going to see that there's a lack of communication between a couple people here. And someone's going to have to start standing up for themselves. There's a lot of stressful conflict, and it's very easy to overcome these challenges if everyone can just kind of get past their own insecurities, or stop self-sabotaging for some. And within like this next 5 weeks, this change is really going to bring out all of the underhanded behavior and all of the possible assault, or all of the pain and stress that people have been holding in. This change is going to allow you, or the people that you're dealing with, or whatever energy is here, it's going to allow you to overcome challenges using your wisdom and your strength. And I feel like you can also help people overcome challenges. Like, I don't know if it's you personally that's going through it, or if you're helping somebody go through the motions, but I do feel like your wisdom and your strength from all of your past traumas is going to be able to help you through any hurdles going into 2023, and also help people who are feeling really defeated. I also feel like there's a change in yourself on a spiritual level. I really do feel like you're going to be finding yourself on a more spiritual path. Going into 2023, you need to stop rationalizing things so much and just allow yourself to follow your emotions and your intuition. Trying to find a rhyme or a reason is really delaying your progress spiritually, and it's making your heart kind of restless. Also, your emotions and your intuition are just as important as your rational brain, so don't disregard them. I think it's sometimes that you need to trust your gut, even if your head is telling you otherwise. And I feel like any past personal struggles, like I had mentioned before, have given you the wisdom and the strength and the compassion for you to understand yourself on a deeper level, and also to empathize with others going into 2023. I feel like 2023, you are realizing that there's a lot of things that you need to discover, or finish up or finishing what you start, whether it's ideas or plans, putting that into motion. And I feel like you're going to want to take risks. I feel like you're trying to bring harmony to not only like love and relationships around you, but to your workplace and your finances as well. I see you wanting to, put all of your thoughts and your ideas to action. And I feel like maybe some of you plan on moving or traveling or, I don't know, trying a different avenue to get things off the ground here, to bring balance. And I think this is the change that you really need, whether you are sun, moon, or rising Leo. I think this is the change that you need. I think there's a lot of cutting the cord, closing the door, and allowing your charm and your warmth to bring in new energies for you. So maybe this could just be you, wanting to drop everything and move forward from all of this hurt and heartbreak that you've already experienced. And this could also allow you to help someone that you are dealing with or someone that you've come across in 2023 navigate these tough times as well. It's almost like you're healing yourself to help other people, or you've become more open-minded so that you can open the minds of others. Your charm is really coming out for 2023, and I feel like this month, especially the next 5 weeks, you'll start to see like your mindset start to change in a more positive direction, not so fearful, fearless, more confidence coming in as well. So 2023 has a lot to offer you on a very spiritual, deep level, and take that as an opportunity to learn yourself, and that's going to help you going forward. All right, Leo, if you want your private own reading one-on-one with me, you can go to the description and find all the information below. Thanks. Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Let's dive into your reading for 2023 energy, what January is going to bring for you, what it looks like for maybe the next couple weeks. Let's just dive right in. I'm already noticing a couple energies here with you this month. You have earth sign, fire sign, and water sign energy here. Your earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Page of Pentacles here representing you. Also with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and your fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, these are the energies that you could be embodying, working with yourself this month, or it's the energies of other people that I'm picking up on as well. Okay, so I'm already seeing the number 3 coming up as the first card representing 2023, and how this is about expansion, how it's about choices and growth. I feel like from the first couple cards, I'm feeling as if you've taken a piece from something with you to move on from, or someone's taken a piece of you with them or something like that. I feel like there's like an adventure or like a travel or like moving across places, whether it's lands or jobs or something here. I just feel as if that there's a lot of hard work that's going to be paying off. There's something about success and wanting to be happy with your choices and wanting to be happy with the outcome. So if you're looking for like freedom and if you're looking for adventure, you want to be able to choose something that will be an experience in your life, will be allowing you to spread your wings, that will, broaden your idea of self-belief, possibly. But I also feel like this is signifying like forward planning and wanting to move forward from something. It's like taking this sort of lesson or taking this piece from something and growing on it, whether it's your self-confidence or your self-belief or allowing you to spread your wings and learn from this experience or something like that. I just feel like there's something about wanting to be happy with your choices and wanting to be happy with the outcome. I feel like 2023, the beginning of it, is going to want you to look at everything that you have in front of you. I feel like you have a lot of options to choose from, whether you are Sun, Moon, or Rising Virgo. There is a lot of possibilities open to you. There's many choices or many things going on at once that could have you a little bit overwhelmed, and you're not able to focus properly. And I feel like one person could actually be distracting you from not wanting to focus properly. So you need to limit the amount of things that you're taking on so that you can have really manage what's in front of you, because there's really no point to agreeing to things if you can't like give them the time and attention that they deserve. So I don't know if this has to do with like friendships or relationships or like, ideas or thoughts that you wish to expand on, and you're realizing, what, I can only handle a certain amount of this because taking on all of the other crap with it is just not realistic. And I think it's really just time to be realistic to what you can commit to. Having enough respect for yourself and other people, and having the strength to be like, I really have to weigh my options here, and I need to be happy with the outcome. Am I really going to be happy if I take on XYZ? Am I really going to be happy when the outcome is, wow, I focused on everything else except for the important things in my life? So it's really time for proactive steps to make your situation better, rather than just fantasizing on how it should be. Does that make sense? I feel like there's someone, possibly an older person, who has some sort of authority over your life, who is abusing their power, which could be leaving you powerless or feeling like you have to rebel, feeling like you have to do all of those things. But this person could also just be trying to give you like solid guidance, but the message is getting lost because of their behavior. Don't be afraid to stand up to authority, but do it in a practical and logical manner, which will get you the results that you want. Now, this doesn't have to be specifically like someone of authority, but this could be someone who like you trusted, or someone that you care about, and they're trying to kind of rule you in some sort of way, but abusing their power, if that makes sense. It's a lack of self-control. This is, really indicating to, this is just, it's like validating to allow yourself to explore something different. Like, what, this isn't working for me. Maybe you're realizing like you're taking on too much, and people are abusing your power, or people are like abusing their power against you. You just have to remember to still think for yourself. Think for yourself and take what works for you. I feel like somebody has an idea or a goal or an opinion that they are putting onto you, and they feel like this is the best thing for you. They're very energetic about it. They're very forward about it. They really are pushing you to do something, their ideas. And then I see you, doing something for yourself, laying solid foundations for yourself. I feel like you should not listen and take on the stress of other people, because I feel like they're weighing you down. I feel like there's people saying stuff and doing things to try and keep you in this circle, or, so that you don't see the full outcome, or that you're not really understanding everything. So they can just kind of keep you in this loop and keep you stuck. And it's like abuse of power. Like I see someone like, I'm trying to build something for myself. And then I see another person being like, no, let's make you think differently. I'm going to abuse my power so that you think that you have to stay in this situation or stay in this cycle. And you don't. Maybe you don't even notice that you are just giving your power away to people and keeping yourself in the situation. You are allowing yourself to be restricted if you feel powerless, and maybe you're feeling trapped in different areas of your life. But this is all just based on perception. You can choose to change the direction whenever you want. The power is quite literally in your hands. But I do feel, basically up until springtime, in my opinion, that you're going to be feeling the pressure. I think you're going to feel the pressure of people around you, and also like yourself, putting pressure on yourself. This feeling trapped, confined, restricted, having your hands tied. It's all psychological, and it's going to feel kind of like a crisis or just a lot of drama. And the overall theme is, you're keeping yourself in a situation by thinking negatively, and also allowing people to be negative around you, which is allowing yourself to be paralyzed by fear and anxiety. So take the blindfold off, and you will see that you can walk away at any time. This is just, consequences and judgment pretty well. The great thing about tarot is that everything can change, and this doesn't have to be exactly how things are going to pan out for the rest of the year. It's not going to be a failure. Things are going to be repetitive forever. But this is just a warning sign that if you don't take the proper precautions or take the next steps for your life and think long term, you're going to see laziness. You're going to see carelessness. There's going to be that lack of effort and poor concentration to get anything done. And by the time you realize it, it's going to be half the year that's gone, and you're just going to be so focused on like the negative, or just so focused on the materialistic stuff, and neglecting your love life, neglecting your family life, neglecting your soul. It's you're not focusing on what you want to achieve. And you're not putting in the work that you need to achieve your goals, or that you're just spreading yourself way too thin, which is kind of going back to that theme that we were talking about, doing too much. It's time to refocus. You are missing, or you are refusing to learn from your lessons. And these are going to turn into karmic lessons, and they're just going to keep coming back bigger and badder. And if you don't learn from them, the universe will just bring them, like I said, worse and bolder. And you need to give yourself time to absorb these lessons so that you can move forward in a positive way. Don't let fear or lack of self-awareness or self-doubt hold you back from making necessary decisions to move in a good direction. And again, if you delay, you may lose the opportunities that are available to you. And I feel like there's like this sign that you are taking your focus off of your own shortcomings by being overly critical of others and engaging in malicious gossip. And I just feel like it's the energy around you. I just can't stop focusing on like the people or the energies around you, because there's just this constant theme of being aware of your choices and being aware of people, and making sure that you're not spreading yourself too thin to become too mean. And I feel like people are going to be a big influence in your decision making when it comes to like drama and like your own focus. So I also feel there's something like a legal matter or like a court case that could be treated really unfairly as well. So try to be the bigger person here. There is a big sense of losing your grip in the physical world, and you're forgetting to live for yourself. You're forgetting to do things for yourself. You're forgetting to plan for yourself because you're putting all of your effort into other people. And I think this is just a reminder that going into 2023, that you need to protect yourself. I feel like people aren't really looking at the bigger picture. And it's not your job to do that for everybody. It's your job to do this for yourself, because I do feel like there's going to be some sadness or disappointment or heartbreak or sorrow when you realize that there's this emotional instability or vindictiveness or broken ideas that just aren't panning out, and people haven't done what they need to do to make things happen pretty well. This is just a lot of ignoring emotions, and just someone who's just engaging in really crap behavior, and don't allow that mentality and those actions define who you will be going into 2023 and how it's going to affect you. I really do feel within like the next 8 weeks, I'm hearing few weeks, like 5 weeks to 8 weeks, it's going to be really important, your decision making, and like you're talking to people, and making sure you're weighing out all of your options and having the strength to, love yourself, respect yourself enough, and respect other people, and walk away when need be. That's what I'm kind of getting. So you have some things to think about for 2023, that's for sure. You do have some things to review and reread and redo. So make sure you do all of that going into 2023 and be aware of the next few weeks. And if you are looking for a more personalized reading, all you have to do is go to the description below and all of the information is there. Love and light to you, Virgo. Good luck. Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. Let's see what 2023 has in store for you, what January is going to be looking like, and we'll just dive right into it. I'm already seeing a couple energies around you. You do have air sign energy, which is representative of the Libra sign. So that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, and you also have earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So whether you are embodying earth sign traits or you're dealing with somebody who is one of those signs, either way, the King of Swords is coming out here just to validate that this is definitely a reading for you. Well, at some point in 2023, and I think it's going to be probably now or within the next few weeks, I'm hearing probably 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks maybe, you're going to start to see that your hard work has paid off for you up until this point. I think we're looking for something long-term for you, Libra. So, you've done a lot for yourself, whether you've been focusing on something for the last 7 years or, you're just working really, really hard to have things come to fruition for you, whether it's a better career or money, manifestation of ideas or goals, whatever this is. You're looking at it now and you're like, I need to better this. I need to somehow take stock of this and plan better and be patient with the outcome. So this is kind of the vibe that I'm getting for 2023 to prep you for like the summer, I would think, is what I'm feeling, because I feel like you're going to reap what you sow, and that everything you give out, you will get back times 3. Which is funny to say because we are in 2023. This year does have a lot of symbolic meanings. So if you've been particularly kind and generous towards others, or, you've been sending love and light out to the world, you will start to feel these blessings come back to you. And this could also just represent possibly being at a crossroads or having a decision to make to put you on the right path. I feel as if, the manifestations and ideas and goals, it's going to be a great time for you to focus on what you really want to achieve and really make it happen. Which I feel is going to be sometime in like the summer, like late spring, early summer, possibly. It's a good card to get, the 7 of Pentacles, to start, because it's a very welcoming card to get. You've been persevering with every situation, every single task. Even if you felt like you're going nowhere, it tells that your success has been around the corner, or it will be around the corner, or it was always around the corner. Whatever the energy it is that you're putting out, you're going to get back. So we're focusing on this type of energy because you've been really unhappy for some time. The 10 of Cups coming up in reversed. You've been unhappy maybe with your home life or your job, or like your friends or relationships, whatever it is that you are unhappy with, Libra. It's really starting to show, I think, come the springtime, and I feel like you're going to want to take your power back. It's almost like, you know what, I'm really unhappy with how things are going, so I need to change the direction so that I can be happy. That's why the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's representing you as being ambitious and being stubborn to keep going, but also being rational and having the power, and self-discipline to get things going, even whenever you feel stuck. So you're really achieving your wishes, you're really achieving your dreams going into 2023. And like I had mentioned, I feel like early summer, like late spring, early summer, I feel like you're going to start to see some things pan out for you. I think it's also important to note that you need to take each challenge one step at a time, and you will overcome these obstacles. Clearly, you've been working on something for a very long time, and you haven't been getting much in return, and I think now you're going to start seeing that this year you will. I think that you can learn lots if you choose to. So I don't know if there's some sort of workshop available, or books, or someone can, teach you hands-on. I think it's just, at some point you just need to start putting all of your knowledge, getting all of your knowledge, and just stop thinking about it and just start doing things for yourself. So these are kind of nice cards to get so far, I think, or at least it's a good way to start out your 2023. Realizing that there's some things that you're going to have to review, redo, reread, or find solutions to, or different options. I think that you're going to see that you're going to have some sort of escape, or that you're taking your control back, or you're standing up for yourself, or finding a different self-belief. I definitely feel like you're recovering or overcoming possible mental health or anxiety disorders. And it can also signify like treatment, or like, I don't know, there's something about like a successful treatment, overcoming like the absolute worst, and just having to remember that there's always a better solution. So if you need help from somebody or professional, if you want to seek out some more knowledge, don't give up, keep going. If you're really unhappy with something, it's showing that you are going to find a solution, and you're going to be fair, you're going to be practical, you're going to finish what you start. Whenever I say finish what you start, it's almost like, all right, well, I started this crappy thing and it's really not working out here, so I got to figure out a way to end it on good terms, because I'm not happy with the outcomes here, or how it's making me feel, and I gotta find a different solution. And I feel like actually somebody could help you with something. I feel like you've done something for somebody and for so long now, or somebody owes you something, and you're gonna get it back like times 3. Okay, so that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting for 2023. I think by the end of winter, going into like early spring, summertime, you're gonna see things start to pan out, I think, a little bit more for you, so that you don't have to suffer so much or struggle so much. All right, Libra, if you want your own personalized one-on-one reading with me, you can find all the description in below. Love and light to you. Good luck. Hey Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Let's dive into what 2023 energy has in store for you, and what is to come for, let's say, the next couple weeks, or what January will bring. Let's just dive right into it. We are going to focus on the big changes that are coming up in your life. You have a lot of major arcana cards coming up here to start, which focuses on something that affected you very, very deeply, or that has been affecting you for a really long time, still to this day. I feel like the energy going into 2023 is really trying to avoid the inevitable, trying to delay something, or even resisting change. You're going to have to learn from experience to prevent the lesson from coming back again. And maybe this is what you will experience for the first time, or maybe some of you have already started to see that there are consequences. When this card comes up in reverse, it does look at, your old belief systems. Like you realize that your old belief systems that you once held so effing close to you are now proving to be false, and you have a really hard time letting it go. Scorpio is a fixed sign. It is fixed emotions. So it makes sense that maybe if we let go of these things, we'll feel lost, or this will be an incredible emotional thing. I feel like also a lot of you fear backlash from others. Like, I feel like if you want to do something, you can't be afraid. You just have to believe in it and face the truth. You need to face the truth. Let go of what isn't working for you, and let the truth be seen, be heard. This isn't going to be easy, but this change is so worth it in the end. This is either just missing disaster, or having a hard time letting go of what was already destroyed. I think going into this new year, like I said, we have to make sure that this experience doesn't happen again, because I feel like this experience is very negative, and either we are just prolonging what is really negative in our life, and we're really scared to make the change, or we just don't see the change. I'm here to tell you it's time. Avoiding it just may seem so much easier, but you're just going to keep running from your issues for the rest of your life. And with the Fool coming up beside it, it's talking about how this change is allowing you to have a new beginning. This change is allowing you to step into something completely new. You're not looking to rebuild what was already broken. You're looking to rebuild something new and something better. That was, it's just about letting go and focusing on creating something new. I'm noticing a lot of circles, and when I see a lot of circles, it's telling me like there's a pattern going around and around and around. So this, whatever's going on in your life now, or this change that will be coming into 2023 for you, it's focusing on how there's a lot of setbacks in your life currently, and this change is going to be difficult to adjust to. I also want to focus on like our choices, and how we may feel like things, how could things be going so well and then all of a sudden just unexpectedly fall apart? That's kind of the vibe that I'm also getting. It's like, wow, I'm realizing that things are not what they used to be. They're not what they are, or someone is not taking accountability for their own actions to be in the position that they are in. So while there may have been a lot of like outside forces or factors, it's the current situation is most likely a result from the decisions that you have made. So going into 2023, take accountability for your own actions. This change that needs to be made is so that you can restart, so that you can make better decisions going forward, and that you can learn from your hardships so that you can have good fortune coming to you. I think we're focusing on how you are going to be eager to try many different things, and you should allow yourself to do that. And other people aren't going to understand why you're doing the things that you're doing, but just know that it's absolutely right for you, whether you are sun, moon, or rising Scorpio sign. Scorpio, you have done a lot of thinking, and you will be doing a lot of thinking going into this new year. And I think you're ready to break out of this big rut that you've been in. You're ready to let go of remorse and regret, the what ifs of the past, and focus on the beauty and the positivity that's around you. And I know that's so emotional and stressful for you to see past that, but it can only mean good things for you as you start to have a better attitude and be more grateful and be more proactive in your own life. I think you have taken the time to take stock of what you already have. I think you want to think long term for yourself. I think you're, being more self-aware and having a more zest for life, and you're trying to build on what you already have. You're not trying to build on anything that is spoiled or, bad behavior. You're looking to build on something that is focusing on the positive, something that is re-energized, and something that is going to keep growing and staying motivated to grow. I think if you are very serious and interested in healing work, you will find everything flows really naturally for you, and even your psychic development, if you're interested in that, you will be open to receiving a lot of messages going into 2023, and even starting this month if you choose to pay attention to that spiritual side of yourself. I think it's also important to pay attention to your dreams and any thoughts or visions or gut feelings that you have, because your spirit guides are really trying to tell you something important. I think there's a lot of quiet time and meditation that will help you get through this year. I think a part of you is realizing that everything is not as it seems. I think that there's a situation or a person that is not who they say that they are, or they're not being who they said that they would be. And if you really start to pay attention to your instincts or your dreams or that gut feeling, you're going to bring a lot of attention to the information that you've already missed. I think you're just letting your anxiety and your fear really overwhelm you, because you have this negative outlook because of the negative things that have happened to you. You've had a lot of instability, you've had insecurities in your life, and there's a lot of repressed issues that are being resurfaced going into 2023. And it's about, underhanded, dodgy deals. It's about illegal behavior. And this is just kind of a warning to clean your act up before people start exposing your side. Like if you have something to say, if you've been waiting on a decision or something, it's going to be delayed, and it could be very vague, and it's going to cause a lot of confusion. So if something's going to come out about stuff that's going to be resurfacing, make sure that you have enough information to back yourself up. By being in the dark for so long, you know how it operates, how it works. And just be sure to thank the universe that they were able to help you during that experience, so that you can take it and pay it forward to somebody, because there's things that have been hidden for so long, and they're going to be resurfaced so that we can be truly happy in our lives, so that we can truly get the success and the freedom that we need. I don't know if this is in regards to work or finances or self-discipline and control, or like the things that you can control in your life, but it's realizing that, I have a lot of regret and remorse for the things that I was doing at the time. And I think I need to reevaluate this, because I've been in this same sort of behavior for so long, which hasn't been working for me. And I need to do some new things for myself and take accountability for my own actions here, so that going forward, I don't do this again. That's kind of the vibes that I'm getting for 2023 for you, Scorpio. I feel like it's going to be springtime, summertime for you whenever you start to see that there's going to be some serious changes being made here. Good luck to you. If you want a more personalized reading, all you have to do is go to the description below and everything is there for you. Good luck. Love and light to you. Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Let's see what 2023 energy is going to be around you and what's going to be coming up for you for the next couple weeks. I'm thinking there's a lot happening right up until the end of winter and like the beginning of summer or like fall for you. Those are some kind of specific timelines that I'm looking at. I am seeing some air sign energy coming up here. So that would be, the air signs. That would be your Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So whether that is the traits that you are going to be embodying or you have an air sign somewhere in your chart, maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with. Either way, this energy will be around you. Going into 2023, I think you're really going to seize opportunities. I think you're going to try your best to not have such stagnant energy. I feel like maybe your life has kind of felt maybe stuck or, same type of energy for a while. That's going to be coming to an end, I think, come springtime. I think that you're going to be really pulling yourself out of this rut and leaving regrets, leaving remorse, and any sort of wishful thinking in the past. You're leaving that behind so that you can focus more on being present and allowing yourself to move forward in a more positive direction. I feel like maybe you've realized that you've been a little bit detached from the world. Maybe you just kind of got caught up in your everyday life or kind of too self-absorbed, and I think you're going to take the time to be a little bit more self-aware and have more zest for life come this new year. And I think you're just really done fantasizing about what your life could be, and you're just going to want to go for it. I think it's important that you try to set goals that try to prioritize what you really want to achieve and learn to take one task at a time. I feel like if you take on too much, you spread yourself too thin and it leads you to failure. And it's almost like you try really, 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 really hard. You become like this workaholic almost. And before that wasn't working for you. And I think whenever you realize going into this new year that you're going to seize opportunities that are more fitting for you, focusing on what you've been putting on the back burner. But I feel like the reason why you couldn't get a lot of things done before from this past energy is because there was something that just kind of kept you up at night or kept you stressed and worried and full of anxiety. And I think it was the people around you, because they weren't really realizing what they were doing to you, what their actions were doing to you. And if that doesn't resonate with you, I feel like it could be also vice versa. Like you were doing things that were causing you stress and anxiety, and it just wasn't working out for you. And that's why the energy was so stagnant. You are the only person that is keeping you from getting more wisdom, that is suppressing your own talents. You are becoming mean, and I think, or people have been mean to you, and I think this is just a reminder from spirit, from me to you, to refocus and bring yourself back into balance, because that's what you are, Sagittarius. You are balance. You are trying to make sense of it all, bring balance to it all. So when you start to focus on, more independence, financial stability, and security, that's whenever you're going to start to see a lot of success coming into play here. That's whenever you're going to be able to be more relaxed, more content in life, and you won't be so focused on the materialistic stuff, because I feel like there was a lot of focus on what you could have out of life, and it wasn't doing too much for you. So when you start to refocus where you're putting your time, where you're putting your energy, there'll be sort of like this gained maturity and this gained wisdom. So you're very strong, you're very confident, you're very independent going into 2023, and I think you're going to start to see that more in the late summer, fall time. I think in the previous years, even last year, you were focusing on all of the wrong things and putting your time and effort in all of the wrong things. And I think going into this year, you're going to gain some sort of new maturity and new confidence, like I had mentioned. And it's like just this great insight. It's just great new insight for you. It's more, you are more maturing. You want to live life to its fullest and be more honest with yourself. And I think spiritually, everything, you're going to have everything that you need. And just be sure to thank the universe and the people around you that have gotten you or helped you to this point. I also noticed that there is water sign energy here, the King of Cups, that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy around you as well. I see a really big spiritual growth on your part, especially emotionally, because I feel like maybe before it was, you act on the first feeling that you had maybe, or you've been trying to create new life and it's caused a lot of fear and anxiety. But all of this new wisdom and guidance and patience and independence and life that you are going to be getting in 2023 is allowing you to be more emotionally mature. And I feel like you're going to be just really empowered and hopeful, and you're just going to be really free to explore your health side, the mental side of things. You're going to want to explore different careers or different avenues for financing, and I think it's just maturity. I just see a lot of maturity coming for you in 2023. I definitely think it's going to be starting probably in the springtime, and you won't see it really come into fruition until like maybe the summertime or like fall, like I was saying. But that's what I'm seeing so far. So be ready to seize the day. Be ready to enjoy all these new experiences, new wisdom, new guidance. I do feel like Reiki or meditation would be really helpful for you as well during 2023. And if you're looking for more of a personal reading, something one-on-one with me, you can go into the description. Everything will be there. Love and light to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. We are here to look at your 2023 energy and what's going to happen within the next couple weeks. We are going into 2023 with a lack of structure or a lack of routine, or finally just losing your cool. Whenever I see the King of Swords in reverse, it just kind of shows that maybe things are kind of getting out of control. Whether this is you or somebody that you are dealing with. The King of Swords is someone who's a little bit brutal, rude, dishonest, and kind of lack discipline or even morals. You actually have a couple signs here, the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands, I believe. So that's air sign and fire sign energy. The air sign just is here for like the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if you have that somewhere in your chart or you're dealing with somebody who is that sign. And then the fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, somebody in your life, or if you have that sign in your birth chart. There's something going on that is making you feel like you have to be in control all of the time and making you feel a little bit out of control at the same time. I think you need to use your head to filter out all of the useful bits from all of the stuff that's happening, all of this information that could be coming your way, and don't just blindly believe everything you learn or that you hear. I feel like you have to use your brain, find what works for you and throw the rest away. There's something in your everyday life that keeps you up at night, that keeps you stressed, that keeps you filled with anxiety or fear. And I feel like it's not something that's happened to you before. I feel like you've been down this avenue before. Like you know what's going to happen next because it happened to you so many years ago, or it's been like this for so many years. Like this is just routine at this point, and we have to find stability. We have to find structure. We have to start using our brain. I think somewhere somebody believes that they need to do what they can, whether it's impulsive or being rash, to get what they want so that they can be happy. I think that people try to do things to distract you, or you do things to distract yourself from a bad situation so that you don't have to see the behavior. And I think you need to ask yourself, are there feelings that you're trying to avoid? Is there something that you're trying to avoid confronting? With a lot of swords coming up in your tarot spread, this is just focusing on all of the change that's going to be coming for you at the end of spring. I feel like late spring, there's going to be a lot of change, and it could create a lot of conflict, but just stop, breathe, and wait for things to become a little bit more clear if you really just don't know what to do. I think over the years, Capricorn, you've kind of lost interest. I think that you have just maybe lost your way on some sort of level, and you are trying, you're seeking out gratification in really shallow ways, and you need to reconnect with yourself. This is just a really good indicator of old beliefs not working for you anymore. And now is just a really good time for you to explore new spiritual paths, do things that are actually going to make you happy and that you're happy with. So why not engage like a new path that may lift you out of this slump that you're in, and, have you in new connections. I think people may view you as kind of rebellious whenever you start to go and explore all of these new avenues in your life. And I think that you should, whether this is just a new spirituality or a new way of thinking. I think that coming out of the slump that you're in will be greatly beneficial for you. Instead of looking for things that make you happy in the most shallow ways, I think it's time that you take action and put new ideas and plans into motion. I think it's easy to get lost in the everyday mindset of trying to people please and do things for other people because, out of the goodness of your heart, or maybe they're just very warming and they're kind of like a shameless flirt to you, or something. There's some sort of mindset where you feel like you had to do things for other people so that they could be happy, and it's happened before time and time again, and this has kind of left you where you're at a loss, or you're losing your head, or people are starting to lose their temper around you because they're not happy with their outcome. So basically it's just time for you to start living for yourself. I think that you're just going to need to throw yourself into something you are enthusiastic and energetic about, and make sure that the path is right for you before you start fully investing all of this time and energy into something. So hopefully this gives you the clarity and the guidance that you're looking for. And if you would like a more personal reading, one-on-one session with me, you can go to the description and everything you need to know will be there. Love and light to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.